So we're gonna do some filming upstairs today. It's a little cold downstairs. It's snowing outside. Um, just getting off work. Not just getting off work. Actually, been off work for a few hours. But um, while I was working today, I had a little something on my mind because there was a lot of not a lot of things happening, but it just seemed like today help was coming my way, but it was help that wasn't needed, and it almost became a hindrance. So I wanna not almost became a hindrance. It did become a hindrance. It set me back with the person continually trying to help me where the help wasn't even needed. So at the job I worked at a paper plant. We do assembly lines, with, sacking paper plates and sealing them, sending them down the line. Easy job, but it's assembly line. So being on an assembly or working with a machine that is constantly running and you're on a line with multiple people doing that same job, you have to be not the best worker in the world, but you got to be someone that's on top of things. You got to be attentive to what's going on as workers and also managers. Now, with managers, you have to be even more attentive, not only because you are helping with the job at hand, directing the job at hand, but also you're managing people. And if you're not a person that knows themselves, you know, you should not be in a managerial position because you end up running into people that shouldn't be in these positions that one, a lot of times they're not good workers themselves. That's why you see a lot of managers, they are sitting in the office or they ain't on the front lines with the people. Symbolic. Or when they out there, it's like, man, they just direct, they just pointing, telling what to do. They ain't rolling up their sleeves and getting at it like everybody else. Those aren't the bosses I like to work for. But a couple times, particular managers at this place, it's like they micromanage too much. Now I get it. You have a warehouse, assembly warehouse, probably hundreds of people in there coming in all kinds of different shifts, first shift, second shift, third shift. Get all kinds of people in there. And for my evaluation of the majority of people in there are good workers, but there are uh, a good amount of people that are just there, just cutting a check. Now, what people don't understand about jobs, with jobs, man, it don't matter what the job is. The quality of the job that you do is based on who you are. Whoever you are, you're gonna bring that quality to your job. Whether you, even if not, even if it don't even have to be a job, it could be drawing, painting a picture, uh, you know, anything to where you're exercising that creative will. Even in a job environment on an assembly plant where you're doing the same exact thing over and over and over, you may think, oh, that's just repetition. It is what it is. Is nothing creative about that. But every single time you do this particular job, although it's on an assembly line, you're creating something in front of you. You got to sack these plates. You got to create a stack of plates. You got to take out the bad ones. You're always in that mode of doing something. So if you're not a creative person, if you're not a person of strong will, if you're not a person of, integrity, if you're not a person that pays attention to detail, your job is going to look like shit. If you're a manager that doesn't freaking have those qualities, the way you manage people and the way you go about being a manager is you're going to be a shitty fucking manager. You're going to end up stepping on the toes of the people that don't really need your help. You know, me, you know, in certain situations, I don't need your help. And this particular one, it's like, man, get out the way. You got to understand, you got to have the eyesight and the vision to see certain particular people, you know, work at different paces. Some people, especially on the assembly line, if you're on top of it, if you're really on top of it, you get bored because you end up sitting waiting for a machine to send you product. So there are some people that I've noticed, and even I do it myself. I'll let the machine back up, stack up, back up, back up. It'll from the opposite, from a person with no vision and a person that don't really do that job, and a person that ain't doing it every day, and a person that ain't on the front line with their workers. They ain't realizing what the hell they doing. Oh, the machine's backing up on them. No, it's not. Doing it on purpose to consistently keep going. So almost you can mimic that machine. As it sends one, you pack one. Sends one, pack one. Keep going, working, working, working. And this lady kept coming over there, basically taking from my plate, literally taking from my stacks of plates, taking it over her thing, sacking it for me when she didn't even have to do that. And she's in turn, she's making me wait around for the machine, and in turn, she's piling up on hers. It's not a good manager. You're micromanaging. You're hindering me, making me bored, sitting over here doing nothing. I'm not even really bored. I don't really get bored, but you know what I mean. I'm sitting here waiting around, but you know, you over here struggling, trying to help me, because I'm in your area. You know, I'm in this area for the first time today, so automatically from her managerial skills, I get a new person over here. They're gonna start fucking up. Not all the time. You know, it take a couple rotations. Done. I got it. Now, after I get it, then I'm gonna start figuring out what extra measure do I need to take to make it even more efficient, to make my job easier, you know, or more fulfilling, letting the things stack up so I can get a big stack of plates and just continuously go. Because by the time I get done with that big stack of plates, that thing is filled up again, and I'm rolling. If from the outside eyes, it's stacking up, and that's what I wanted to do. You in a way, and a lot of times it'd be women managers that are doing that, micromanaging too much. And when I watch them, I understand now why, especially women and mothers, and the father ain't around, why these young boys now are like real timid, frail, soft, don't know how to do nothing, don't know how to do nothing with their hands. You know, they just they ain't made the same, man. They ain't made the same if the father ain't around. Because in turn, you got these mothers babying them, you know, handicapping them, not allowing them to fall and get back up, not allowing them to, uh, get their hands dirty, be a boy, be a man, young man, weakening them, mind, body, and spirit. Sometimes you got to go through rites of passage. You got to be knocked down a few times and, bust in the face or whatever, man. You got to, some of that got to happen. Sometimes mothers, they be preventing that from happening. And in turn, fucking up their son, fucking up their sons, making them weak, thinking you protecting them. You're making them soft. And then when they get into the outside world and they get in the working world, they ain't really got no work ethic. They ain't got no drive. They don't know how to pick themselves up. When something happens at work, they get set behind and they gotta jump back on it. You understand what I'm saying? They don't know how to. They haven't developed that muscle from their father. Because credit, most men have that. Most men in their life experience have been groomed by particular things to allow them to have those qualities. Not to say women haven't done that, but women are more often than not in nurturing environments. Men are often more often than not, in their coming up in their adolescence, they're in competitive environments. What are you doing in competitive environments? You know, you're battling. It ain't always got to be something like I'm trying to kill you or I'm trying to beat you down to a pulp. It's sometimes just sparring, steel sharpens steel. That's why a lot of times you get women that have never played sports before, has never been on any teams, have never have that background, don't know the ins and outs of what sports teach, of what competition breeds in a person. And then they get in these managerial positions and they bring their motherly aspects to to managerial aspects. Fuck out of here with that. Stop bringing all that care and nurture and all that bullshit, trying to constantly look out for somebody, fucking hindering them, handicapping them. Fuck out the way. Let these men be men. I see not only with me, but fucking men all over the damn world. It's mainly the place is mainly ran by fucking women. All the damn managers walking around there more often than not are women, man. And then you get women. I love y'all, man, but y'all beautiful balls of fucking chaos, man. Some of y'all are evolved to the point to where y'all bring peace into a man's life. There's a reason why Adam came first. You're to be guided by this person. You're not supposed to get in their life and then start destroying shit, bringing chaos. The apple. You ain't supposed to do that. You would. That's not your intention. Your intention is to be here with this man, learn from this man, join in his love of God with this man from the Creator. Allow him to guide you and teach you because he came first. You know, and in turn, he's helping you become a more whole person. You're helping him become a more whole person because he's been searching to and fro through the earth for you. He was lonely without you, so God made Adam a partner, gave him a lady, not to bring chaos into his life. That wasn't the intention. But y'all get these managers up in this shit, man. Y'all then all the managers. We had a team meeting one time. The whole warehouse, probably 100 people just sitting there watching, and all they did was just shout out what you should and should not be doing. Like a pissed off mother trying to discipline her kids. Like fuck out of here, man. You don't know how to talk to nobody. You don't know how to talk to you know, inspire people, motivate them. If you got workers that are slacking off and shit like that, that don't necessarily mean they're bad worker. One, you have to take. This is about having insight, being an involved person, understanding people, understanding life, and bringing that to the forefront on everything you do. So even if you're a manager at this paper plant, I understand people, life. I understand my life. I know who I am. So therefore, it helps me gain a better understanding of who these people are. They're good and bad qualities. They're up and down days. If you're really paying attention, you can look at somebody and they walk. Man, I can look at somebody's walk and tell if they're a good worker. Your walk, body language, tell me everything. Your voice. You get these managers in here, they want to, man, it's weird, man. Y'all need to get out these spots, man. Y'all don't deserve them. Y'all there because y'all probably been there at the company for a long time and all that shit like that, man. You don't deserve to be a manager. You ain't need to be no person guiding somebody, helping them out. All the men there and women too. A lot of people there just to cut a check, but it's a job that, man, if you did certain things and you altered a few things, man, any job, man, jobs are what they are. I guarantee you a lot of people out here just working a job would not be doing it for free. They're doing it to live. They're doing it to make a living. So, you know, it's just weird, man. It bothers me. It bothers me working under people that have no vision when you have vision. When, you see the problems that they can't fix. Or they just don't have I ain't gonna even say intelligence. It ain't about intelligence. Just life experience. I'm sure they've been through a lot. But if certain people, man, you can bring all that life experience with you in every single conversation if you can recollect it. Somebody can say something that'll trigger something, a teaching, trigger something, oh, I've been through that, this, and you can relate. You can talk to people when they're down. You can, you know, balance somebody out when they're too high. You know what I'm saying? When somebody up and you know, shit don't stink. You can kind of level them out. You don't want to sap all that away from it because it's good to have good energy like that sometimes. But it's good to, be balanced. Highs and lows, man. Take the middle way. Don't go too high, don't go too low. But if you know yourself and you know people, then you can talk to people. You can relate to them. You can touch them inside, in the heart. People forget that, man. So yeah, when you disciplining somebody, when you telling them the bad workers, the ones that be calling off all the time and all this other bull crap, that you need to be here at a certain time or you're gonna get fired and all this other stuff like that, man, and threats. People don't respond to that. They don't respond to that. If you're a good manager, you're talking to these people individually. Yeah, you're saying something out in front, but you're going to them personally, like, hey, I see you wasn't here yesterday. What's going on? Not to hear an excuse because you ain't they fucking daddy. You ain't they mama. You people are adults. People should be able to call into work and say, hey man, I don't feel it today. Simple as that. I ain't gotta tell you why, I know nothing, none of that shit. I'm a grown ass man. I have my reason. What if it's something that I don't need you to know? So now I gotta uh fuck up my integrity and lie to you? It's bullshit. Wake up, my energy's low. I'm down. I ain't feeling, man. I ain't coming in today. Sorry. I know y'all got somebody to fill my spot. That's it. And if you know you're a good worker, if they know, if they're an aware manager, if they got some insight, they say, oh, this person, man, I know when he's here. I know when they're here. I know when she's here. They take care of business. So I ain't even tripping if they got to take an extra day of recovery. I ain't even tripping because I know when they here, they're going to give me their all. It's like in football, man. You got some players, professional, vets, guys that have been doing it for a while, Hall of Famers. Man, you ain't making them practice just as much as rookies. You ain't making them practice just as much as the second, third, fourth year guy. Guy been in the league 9, 10 years. I probably won't even. I'll make him practice maybe once or twice a week. If he's showing me on game day, he got it every game. Man, fuck practice. Shit, you got 9, 10 years under your belt, man, and if you've been on the same team, you should know the playbook back and forth. What the hell you practice? The only reason a vet will go to practice and practice super hard is to show the others what to do. And I only need you to do that once or twice. And other than that, I got it from there. Play your role. Some workers are best when you just let them be free. I'm one of those workers. I'm a worker where, man, if you just take the reins off, tell me what to do, tell me what I should be doing, but then allow me to freelance it, to just take it on my way. You may think your way better. I may think my way better, but I'm gonna do what's more efficient for me. All you gotta do is put me in a position to win. I'm gonna make the moves. I'm gonna run through the hole. Just give me the play. I'll make it look nice. You know what I'm saying? My football players know what I'm talking about. My running backs. Coach tell you go one way, do this, man. Play design to go this way. But motherfucker, that hole was over there and I did my thing and touchdown. A dumbass coach would tell you stop dancing. A good coach was like, man, it is what it is. He's great. That's why I said certain people don't need to be in leadership positions, man. They don't know how they don't know the ins and outs of people because they don't know themselves. Find the people that know who they are. Put them in a managerial position. A place will be running smooth. People will be happy. The calling rate will go down. One example, one thing I would change in that place. I do it. I have these headphones. You're not supposed to have headphones in whatever plant, but you get the soundproof ones. I found them on Amazon. Soundproof headphones. They look like just regular earbuds, but you can plug them into your phone. I would have those like mandatory for everybody. You know, if it's available, if you want it, music. Just don't abuse it. Don't be on the line trying to change your playlist and on the line with your phone trying to. Nah, man. If I give you these headphones, take your ass home, set up your playlist at home, have that shit rolling when you come to work, plug it in, press play, let it play your whole shit. Don't be on the damn line. That's how I would talk to my people. Just talk to them. Don't be on the damn line, fucking around on the shift, man. And you can smile and everything. People understand, man. Just be real. You ain't gotta come in there. I'm the boss and tell them what to do. Fuck that, man. If anything, a person like me, you get in my face telling me that I'm the boss. Oh yeah. Just gonna be in. I'm gonna just defy you and make you mad because now you turn into a game for me. So I'm gonna start playing chess with your ass. People ignorant in these damn positions, man. Ignorant not in the sense of they stupid. They just don't know themselves. Therefore, they don't know how to manage other people. So anyway, it's been longer than I thought it was gonna go. It's a good picture though. Holla back. We're gonna start a podcast, an audio podcast soon. And I'm getting a little hang of this, and I like it. So it's freeing. So I'll holla at y'all. Deuce.